So, a VTuber fighting game. I stopped being into VTubers and Hololive and all that a long time ago, but my first impressions on the trailer are pretty good. And it's coming on spring with rollback included too? Wait, that's really nice! Oh. Right. No? No. Not right now. This isn't about that. Okay? Let's move on. I guess there's very little to talk about since pretty much anything and everything is subject to change, but I guess I can comment on a few things I saw during the trailer. The first and most obvious one is the artwork, and what else is there to say? The team behind the game looked like they really put a lot of effort into making the game look nice, putting their soul behind every single thing in the game. The sprites, the portraits, the backgrounds, the stages, the animations, even the small little details like a few cute references in the background, and some cameos here and there. They look really nice and well thought out. I'm not that big of a fan of the characters having outlines, but I guess it makes sense to have outlines for the characters due to the style they went for the game. A lot of characters just needed to pop out of the scene and make them distinguishable enough during the heat of the battle. On the subject of sprites though, here's my first complaint, and that's stages. If the artwork used for the character portraits is anything to go by, the stages are way too big. Unless there's some sort of cut version of the stage that is only in the playable version, or unless there's some sort of movement tools that allow for stages this big, this is a very bad idea and can lead to the Jackie Chan vs. Kenbo problem of getting a life lead and running away with it.
Oh, hi, look at this. Look at the haha step from Kenbo. Already representing this is the kind of fight it's going to be. You're using top tier characters, so I'm just going to run away the whole time.
This is, again, an assumption considering the fact that this could all change, and that there may be some movement options that could make it a fun experience and not just Tekken Tag Tournament 1 all over again. Next is the combo game, and I'm gonna be honest, they didn't show anything here. A few supers and strings, I think, and Kabuki's Dragon install. Otherwise, there's no real clarification on if the game will be focused on neutral-based ground footsies, or an air dasher, or if it will have air combos, or if there's gonna be the best loop in the history of fighting games, not this one, that one. But I saw a few characters have launchers and some sort of reground / knockdown? I don't really know, and I can't bother to ask the team behind Twitter because I'm lazy, so you can just do it yourself. As for the characters, really? Just 8? I guess I can't complain too much. This is an indie game. The fact that it got more than 2 characters, I'm just too fucking lucky for that. I hope the characters that weren't revealed aren't downloadable content, and if they are, well, I hope they're free. And if they aren't, well, I hope you can at least use them in training mode, and if you can't, then I at least hope they're cheap, and if they aren't, well then fuck you, Bandai Namco! As for the main 4 revealed in the trailer, it's a pretty good roster. Nothing too out of the ordinary, and a lot of familiar faces from Holo JP. Maybe the next 4 will be the 4 Holo EN ones, but I don't know, who cares? It could be fucking Soul Bad Guy or Goku for all I care. Well, that's all I have to say. I'm on his... Fine, I'll talk about it. If this game releases and it happens to have a Discord or some sort of community, please God fucking moderate it. The VTuber community is already the equivalent of the Type Moon community in terms of toxicity, and with a fighting game, well, this is just gonna end up being HFTF and Melty Blood all over again, but except this time worse. If anything, I just hope this game does well. Am I excited for it? No, not really. But I am interested in what the game has to offer once it releases, since there's pretty much a lot in the air of what it could be. Well, that's all from me. Remember kids, trans rights are human rights and anime fans are weird. Peace.